Sam drives his car on a journey. Here is the travel graph for the first 15 minutes of his journey. So we've got the time of day on this axis and the distance travelled in kilometres on this axis. And in part A, we need to work out Sam's speed in kilometres per hour for the first 15 minutes of his journey. Okay, so this is the first 15 minutes of his journey because we're going from 0 up until halfway between 10 past and 20 past. So essentially, we need to work out the speed represented by this line here. Now what we have here is a distance time graph because we're plotting the distance and the time. Now when we've got a distance time graph, we need to find the gradient of the line to work out the speed. So now the gradient of a line is worked out by the change in y divided by the change in x. So if the change in y, we're going from 0 kilometers up to 20 kilometers. So it's going to be 20 minus 0 kilometers. Divided by, change of x, we're going from 10 o'clock to 10:15. So the change there is 15 minutes. So that's going to equal 20 over 15. However, we've got kilometers and minutes. So units here is kilometre per minute rather than kilometres an hour. We want kilometres per hour. So to do that, we're going to multiply by 60. So that gives us 20 over 15. Multiply by 60, which gives us 80 kilometres an hour, which is the final answer. So we get 1 mark here for our method, and 1 mark here for the correct answer of 80 kilometres per hour. At 10:15, Sam stops for 10 minutes, and then drives for 20 minutes at speed of 75 kilometres per hour. So on the grid, we need to complete the travel graph of Sam's journey. Okay, so we know that for the first 15 minutes, Sam's travelling. And then at 10:15 here, Sam's stopping for 10 minutes. Well, what does it mean to be stopped? Well, that means to be going 0 speed. Well, we're looking at a distance time graph, so speed is represented by the gradient of the line. So essentially, to stop means that the gradient needs to be 0. And for the gradient to be 0, that's just a horizontal straight line like this. So we need to draw that on for 10 minutes. So going from 10:15, 10 minutes from there is going to be to 10:25. So I'm going to draw on a straight line to there. Now for the next 20 minutes, we want to be driving at a speed of 75 kilometers per hour. Distance equals speed multiplied by time. However, for this to work, we need everything to be consistent. So we need to either be in hours and hours or minutes and minutes. However, we're not consistent at the minute. We're talking about traveling for 20 minutes at a speed of 75 kilometers per hour. So what we need to do is convert 20 minutes into hours, which is 20 divided by 60. I'll simplify that down 1 over 3 hours. So now we can use this. I'm going to have the distance is speed, which we've got as 75 kilometers per hour, multiplied by time, which is a third of an hour. And this gives us a distance of 25 kilometers. So we're now going to plot this onto the graph. So this is for 20 minutes. So we're going from 10:25 to 10:45. And we know between here and here, we're traveling 25 kilometers. So starting at 20, we're going to do 20 plus 25, giving us 45. So our line is going to go like this, up to 45 here. We get 1 mark here for this straight line portion here. Another mark for working out the distance of 25 kilometers. And a third mark for this portion of the graph here.